done some of my makeup. I just figured that it would save a little bit of time. Let me know what you guys think, like if you'd prefer from completely barefaced to the finished result, or if you don't mind having this much makeup on to start off with. I'd really love your feedback. So basically all I've done is my foundation and eyebrows. The foundation I used was my Napoleon Perdis Stroke of Genius Liquid Cashmere Foundation in the shade Look 2. And for my brows, I used my favourite combination as always, my Too Faced Bulletproof Brows in Universal Taupe and my HD High Definition Brow Kit by Face of Australia, and I just used the lightest powder. I also have some contact lenses in today as well, and these are by Desio and they're the forest green lenses, so I have green eyes today. Alright, so I want to go for a really sultry, dark, smoky eye, but with a little bit of colour. I have no idea how it's going to work out, so fingers crossed. So for my primer today, I'm going to use my Face of Australia eye primer, and this is just their matte primer. I was thinking, because I'm filming like talkative videos now, like, I don't know, I think it would get quite boring if I just talk about the makeup, so I wanted to talk more about kind of my life. I mean, I have no idea if you guys want to even know this stuff. Like, it might be so boring and like, I have no idea. But I'll give it a go today. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about what's going on at the moment and just stuff. Oh, I don't know if this will work, but you guys will let me know what you guys think. I'm using mostly Arbonne eyeshadows today. The first one I'm using is the Smoke. Has a little bit of shimmer to it, and I'm going in with this Fearless blending brush. So I was thinking of, like some of you may know, like I had braces when I was growing up, but I was really bad with my retainer, and when I had my wisdom teeth kind of coming through, which they're gone now, thank God, it's kind of moved all my teeth around. And so many people say like, oh, but you've got a nice smile, and like my friends at work that I've spoken to said you don't need to do anything to your teeth, they're fine. But I feel like I really want to. Like, I feel that the sides of my teeth here have kind of caved in a little bit. The next shade I'm using is Divine Plum, and I'm going to use this Fearless PPE2 brush, which is like a compact kind of dome brush, and just apply that to my lid. Ooh, that looks freaky. Okay, so my camera died, so I went ahead and did one eye, and I know it kind of looks a bit full on at the moment, but just wait and see. So I charged my, I can't talk today. I charged my camera while I did this eye, so now I'll just go in and do the other eye. I have to remember what I did. Okay, yes. Yeah, I was doing the Divine Plum with my Fearless PPE2 and just patting that onto the lid. So yeah, I pick up from where I left off. I went in for a consultation, and the guy said that my whole jaw is out of whack and asked me if I'd ever broken my jaw before, and I'm not sure if I have. I might have, I don't know, maybe when I was younger. My mum can't really remember, but my whole jaw apparently is out of whack. I'm just going back with that blending brush with a little bit more of the Divine Plum, and he said, so yeah, it's not the matter of just fixing a few teeth, it's my whole jaw that needs to be fixed. Yeah, so I don't know, like he showed me, I'll show you guys, so don't mind all my teeth. That's where the center of where my teeth are. My whole jaw is like twisted to one side. So I don't know, yeah, it is something that I really want to get done, but to get fixed. He said the most predictable way to fix it is to get braces, and I'm like, I don't want to get braces again. So I don't know. Or I could do Invisalign. I don't know. So now I'm going in with my Arbonne shading brush, and I'm taking Arbonne's eyeshadow in Cabaret, and I'm just going to start doing that kind of on the outer corner and into the crease. So yeah, I was also thinking of changing my YouTube channel name. This is something like I've thought of in the past before, but nothing really came of it, so I just kind of forgot about it. But yeah, I was just thinking of changing it to my name, which is Jade Madden. I don't know, quite a few people have already done that here on YouTube, and sometimes I feel that my channel name gives the wrong impression. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you think? I don't know. Some advice would be good. So now I'm going in with Naked by Urban Decay. And again with this fluffy brush. And I'm just going to go kind of around the top of my crease and just help to kind of buff that colour out a little bit. So going back in with the Divine Plum and the Cabaret, I'm going to start lining that along my lower lash line, starting with the Divine Plum kind of underneath. And I want this line to be kind of thick. I really want to do the dramatic smoky eye, and I think if you do have a thicker line along your lash line, that's what really helps. Now going in with the Cabaret. Okay, so now I'm using a budge proof eyeshadow by Face of Australia in the shade Violet Rays, and this is very dark, so I don't really understand why it's called Violet Rays, but you know. And I'm going in with my slant angle brush by Arbonne, and I'm gonna just line this along my top lash line, just quite messy, and only like a small amount, just close to my lash line. And then I'm going to do a little bit along my lower lash line as well. Alright, now I'm going in with some eyeliner. This is a Savvy one. Like I've had it for that long. It's just diminished down to that. So what I'm going to do is just apply this on my waterline quite heavily. Really want this area to be dark and like around in my tear duct area. Then I'm just going to blink really hard, and that kind of transfers it to your top lash line. So it's a really easy way of tightlining your eyes if you struggle to tightline your eyes. Okay, so now I'm going in with a Sugar Peel pigment, and this is Paper Doll. And again, I'm just using this kind of flat brush, which I've been using throughout most of the tutorial. And I'm going to pat that on the center of my eyelid. And just blend that out with my fingertip. And then I'm going to put a little bit near my inner corners as well. Okay, so my eyelashes today are by Lash Republic. I honestly think these are one of my favourite ones. I usually say that when I try a new pair of their lashes, but oh, they're gorgeous. These ones are called On the Prowl. I'm just going to wait for the glue to kind of become tacky for a few seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to apply these. So for my mascara today, I'm using my Arbonne's It's a Long Story mascara. Okay, the eyes are done. Now onto the rest of the face. So to make sure I don't look like I've been punched in the face, I'm using my e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter. I'm going in with the concealer end, and I'm just going to apply a generous amount just underneath my eyes. Because honestly, like when you have so much dark colour, like you don't want it to be like you've been punched in the eye, and especially working with purple colours, like Okay, so I'm going in with the highlighting end, and I want to kind of highlight above my eyebrows. I mean, if you guys have seen my last highlighting contouring video, you pretty much know what I tend to do, but because I've got like this duvalacky in the centre of my head, I'm not really going to highlight too much in the centre of my head, if that makes sense. Down the centre of my nose and some on my chin as well. I'm just going to leave that on for a few seconds. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer in Nude and just conceal some little blemishes I have going on. So at the moment with at work, like we've been training so much for an upcoming Mines Rescue competition, because most of you guys may know I'm in Mines Rescue, which I absolutely love. You learn so much, you know, about yourself and, you know, life skills as well. But yeah, we've been training, and like the training is so hard. The other day we went out with all the girls, like all the girls caught up and did some training. I posted a picture of it on Instagram. But it was such a long day because I worked my, like I start work about 5 o'clock, and then I didn't get out until 5:45, I think. So it was close to like a 13-hour day. And then I went and did some training with the girls, and that was like, I got out of work at 7:45, so I was buggered. But it was so much fun. It does make a difference, I think, when you've got good people that you're working with, and you know, yeah, makes a difference. Okay, so I'm using my e.l.f. concealer in Honey, and for some reason, I don't know, I mustn't have been paying attention when I put the lid back on. But I'm just doing a little bit down the sides of my nose. This is the darkest one that they had at the store, but because I've kind of tanned, well, I'm tanner for me. I don't know if it's dark enough at the moment, but that's alright. I'm going to use my Savvy Bronzing Powder and Bronze Kiss and my Fearless PPF2 angled brush, and just go in and contour. Blush today, I'm using this Physicians Formula Mineral Air Brushing Blush in Rose. It is quite a bright colour, but I feel that I don't want to look too washed out, so that's why I'm going to use this one. It's kind of similar to my hair colour, actually. I'm just applying that above my contour colour. Lastly, I'm using my Physicians Formula Mineral Airbrushing Pressed Powder in Beige. I actually bought these all in a kit with the blush and also like a contour colour, and they are amazing. I'm going in with my Fearless PPF1 brush and just kind of applying this all over my face to set all of that in place. Today, I don't know if this is going to work, so I might try a few different ones. I'm going to use Line Crime's Great Pink Planet. Now, I'm not really much of a fan of kind of pale pink lipsticks, even though I purchased this. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think I like it. I feel, every time I wear this shade, I just feel like I've eaten icing and then it's like left on my lips. No, I don't think I can pull it off, hey. Nah. I'll go back to my old trusty Go Long Wear lipstick by Australis in the shade Preppy. So, and I'm going to go over the top with this Essence XXXL Shine in Dazzle Glow.